Hey guys, it's Progressive Transformation in here, and today I'm going to do a little video that's a bit different than what I'm I'm so good at English. What I'm used to doing, okay? And it's going to be a video about form review on a tape I have of myself performing an exercise. And I hope it's good for you guys, and you guys can learn from my mistakes. It sure as hell is going to be good for me, so I can get actually humbled and get a rational view of what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And it's really important to do this with every exercise, but definitely most so with the deadlift, because the deadlift has a very big potential to fuck you up. That's basically it. It can really injure you and make it so that you need to stop working out for weeks or months straight if you actually injure yourself doing this exercise. So you guys probably guessed it by now since I said it a dozen times, but I'm going to do a workout review on the deadlift, and I'm going to follow a format I talked about. Basically, I'm going to have the 5 most common mistakes as talked by Jeremy Ethier, and I'm going to put it in contrast with what I'm doing in the video I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to see if I'm doing things right or if I'm doing things wrong, and what I'm doing that's right or what I'm doing that's wrong. And I'm going to try and analyze as best as I can, and most analytically, and putting the ego aside, what I'm doing right or wrong. Okay, so without further ado, let's start talking about the first of the 5 points. Okay, and for each point I do correctly, I'm going to award myself a little cookie. So yeah, I'm not going to eat a lot of cookies, by the way, spoiler alert. Yeah, let's start. The first point is, am I squatting? Am I squatting the deadlift? And what is the definition of squatting a deadlift? Okay, there are 2 major points. The back is too upright, and the hips are positioned too low. Okay, the major point for squatting deadlift is the hips position, and the answer for this question is no, I'm definitely squatting the motherfucking deadlift. Why? Well, my hips are too low, and worst of all, that when I say worst of all, as if my hips being too low are not bad enough because I can injure myself easily because of that, is that I'm rounding my back. Okay, and the major point that you can get wrong in order to injure yourself when doing a deadlift is rounding your back. And I swear to God that I thought I was not rounding my back anymore while doing the deadlift. But then I see myself recorded and taped doing the exercise, and I'm definitely rounding my back. So yeah, the thing is, I am not completely doing it wrong though. At least my body isn't behind the bar, and the arm positioning is actually correct, being that arm position should be directly under the scapula. The problem here is my hips, because they are way too low. I end up rounding my back and pushing my knees forward. Okay, pushing your knees forward is not good at all while doing the deadlift, because it will interfere with another further point of the exercise that you should be doing correctly, and you can't because of where the knees are. Okay, optimally, I want my hips positioned between my head and my knees, and as you guys can probably see, I am at knee level with my hips. I mean, it ain't the worst, because at least it ain't beneath the knee level, but still not optimal at all. My hip level is compromising the rest of my form on this one, and well, yeah, that's no bueno at all, you know. The bonus point is for actually sticking with my arms beneath my scapula, and doing a quick overview. I need to improve some points, but most importantly, I really need to focus on my hip position. Okay, now on this first point, from 0 to 1 cookies, I get 0 cookies. Okay, I'm doing it completely wrong. Okay, not completely, but the rounding of the back is, I need to rethink all of my form, because rounding the back is way too dangerous for me to continue doing. Okay, second point, is my back rounded? Yes, it is. I thought about it in the first point. My back is rounded because of my hip position. So, especially during the pull off the ground, where it is the most dangerous. I am when I'm bringing the weight down, I am actually having a straight back. But then, because I go too low with my hips, my form goes to shit, you know. And I round my back. I do the lift off with my back rounded. I prone myself to injury. I go down with a straight back, get my back rounded because of my positioning. It's a vicious cycle, and I really need to think this one through. Okay. The third point: am I maintaining a straight bar path? No, I'm not. And this goes in what I talked about in the first point, which was I'm having my knees too forward, you know, because my hips are too low. My knees get in front of the bar, making it so that the bar needs to go forward when it goes against my shins, and then comes back when it passes my shins, making it so that the bar path is sort of elliptical and not really straight, and it should be as straight as possible, and I can really improve on this point. So 0 cookie for me, my friend. And okay, the fourth point is jerking the weight off the ground. Well, at least I ain't doing that one. Okay, I'm not that bad at the deadlift. Okay, I have a redeeming point in which is I'm not jerking the weight off. Okay, my man. I am careful to put pressure on the bar and feel my muscles engage before I do the lift off in every single rep. I think I deserve a motherfucking cookie for this one. It's a 1-in-1 cookie for 0.4, you know. Okay, but this one is actually a very important point. Jerking off the weight will put the necessary stress on your lower back, and you don't want to put unnecessary stress on your lower back at all in any exercise. But the deadlift, you really don't, because you're usually working with heavy loads. I'm just actually in this video I'm working with really low loads because I'm trying to get my form correct, and that's why I can get away with all the back rounding and not maintaining straight pad bars and all of that. But yeah, now moving to the last point, which is the overextension of the lockouts. Well, in this one I might do a little bit of hyperextension of the lower back, okay, but nothing too major. At least it's slight enough that I think I am actually doubting if I am doing it or just being a little bit neurotic at this point, you know. But let's give it a half a cookie for this one, because I'm really not sure if I'm overextending. I mean, in the video it seems like I'm doing overextension a little bit. I'm like going my back a little bit back, you know, when I should just maintain a straight position, not to really go back. But I don't know, it's really slight. So what do you guys think about this point, if anyone is listening this far? And that was my deadlift review. So I am finishing with 1.5 cookies out of 5. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling. No, I'm not feeling great. Okay, I'm feeling like a peasant right now. But hey, that's life, you know. And it's really good that I did this. For me, it's really good trying to work out what I'm doing wrongly and what I can improve on. And to you guys, I hope I can help you and give you a beginner's perspective on what you might do wrong also. Okay, and I hope that I can give you some of my mindset of always trying to improve on your form, and really just record yourself doing the exercises and take it home with you and try to really see if you're doing it as you think you're doing it. Because like I said, I thought to God that I wasn't rounding my back, and now I see a video and I am totally doing it. So sometimes what you think you're doing is not really what you are doing. tape yourself, improve, and grow. Yeah, that's it, my guys and my girls. Have a nice weekend and peace out.